was writing a really real, yet not often discussed article, which is about entrepreneurial burnout. Lots of entrepreneur burnout. Was discussing in the last video of like the reasons why small businesses fail, and one that should be like on top and is not often like discussed because people either are too ashamed or are not intelligent enough to discuss about it is motivation. And also education is a huge cause of business failure because people didn't learn enough and like didn't evolve basically. But this video here is about entrepreneurial burnout, which sucks, and I've seen it in many employees as well. You know that their performances start declining. It's in just a vicious circle once you start being unmotivated. Once you start burning out, it's really tough to get out of the hole. And unfortunately, I had to let a lot of people go because of that, because their performances weren't good enough. But this video is more about like my experience with entrepreneurial burnout, which I've lived. And I remember like one precise day being in Mexico and waking up and not wanting to go to my computer, like being almost scared to open it and like not feeling motivated at all, even after a cup of coffee, and that sucks. That's when lots of negativity starts happening, whether from the employee sides of things, client sides of things, legal sides of things. Lawsuits, they hurt you. When you're aggressive, you tend to make a lot of errors. So at least I can say I tried this approach on my side, but I got the backlash pretty heavily from it. And when you take risks in life and in business, if it's not the money issues that will kill you, it's the moral slash motivation side of things that will. And actually, I think it's not the finances that kill an entrepreneur, but the motivation. Because you can always find the money, but most of them give up, and they throw in the towel, and that's entrepreneurial burnout, which is a topic that's not often discussed. Now, obviously, there's a couple of solution for that. Don't bite more than you can chew. Psychologically, it's obviously once you're in the valley of the shadow of death, to keep surviving, meditation, sport, uh, talking with friends, having fun, and not having your life being on 100% work. That can be a little helper in those situations. And yeah, like have a nice team, that will support you, and be communicative with your team. Tell them what's happening in your mind. A good leader will do that, and they won't run away, and if they do, I mean, they don't deserve to be here. But this is a real thing. Entrepreneurial burnout is a real thing. It's more common amongst entrepreneurs since they take more risk and they have greater weights to support. But it also happened from an employee's perspective. When you're under lots of pressure, I've certainly seen it a lot since the 5 6 years I'm in business. So it's something we need to talk more about, to communicate. So there's no clear call to action in this video, although psychotherapists helps, life coaches slash business coaches help too, family members to talk to. Just externalizing your problem is good. A mastermind can be good, but this topic needs definitely more talking and more discussions on